Welcome to Weddings and Wire DIY, and today we're going to be making the flowers on the tree. So here we go. Alright, so I'm going to fold the wire over towards the end. So I have about 2 inches of doubled up wire. Then I pinch it maybe a half an inch below the point. I wrap the wire around the doubled up section, straighten the wire out, use my finger to round out the first petal. It's like a teardrop, just like the leaves. And I wrap the long wire around the central wire. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to round the wire with my finger, making a teardrop, and then I wrap again all the way around the central wire. Do it again. I'm trying to make the teardrops roughly the same shape. And I wrapped it around. You have to make sure you're wrapping the wire around tight, or else it won't hold. Alright, so the last petal, and I keep wrapping it around lower than the last one. And I wrap that one many times, the very last one, making the sort of stem of the flower. Alright, now styling the flowers. Okay, so I pinch the teardrop just like we did with the leaf, making a point at the end. I flatten it out, making it a little more oblate, then I pinch the end to a point, leaving some space. Flatten it out, pinch the end, and last time. Make a point. You can straighten them if you want. Then I'm going to push the pliers through the space to give my petal shape. So I just work it through the space, try not to bend the whole thing, and then just gradually push it down, which opens up the flower petal. And you can open it as wide as you want. You also can re-pinch the point if you want there to be a very sharp tip. Alright, so last time. There's my flower. Alright, now we're going to be filling the petals in with top coat. So I take my top coat, strengthening top coat. Just like with the leaves, I dab it and I draw it across. And I'm blowing on it while I do this. I'm narrating the video independently. I do it again. Now, so for this, the other petal, you may have trouble if you're trying to do it from the top, because it's hard to get to where it meets the stem. It's actually easier if you flip the flower over like this. And you can access the back of it, where you'd first dab on the top coat and draw it across while blowing on it to dry it. Okay, and then I flip the flower over, and it's ready for filling. Alright, now we're going to color in the petals with whatever color you want. I'm doing a kind of fuchsia color. So I flip it over. We paint on the backs to preserve the clarity of the wire frames. Alright, so this is the back of the flower. This is the part that really won't be seen. So I paint the back in. And here, you can kind of control the opacity of your colored panels. If you paint it just one thin layer with a semi-translucent nail polish, the light will go through it like stained glass. If you want, you can do a couple layers or use a more opaque polish, and the light really won't go through it, but it'll reflect off it nicely. It's up to you, really. Okay, so then I flip the flower, and you see the wire frames. And you can also see it's a little cloudy. That'll clear up, and if it doesn't, you can paint over it with thinned. Right now we're attaching it to the tree, and I just wind the extra wire below the stem around, and I'm trying to make it fit in the grooves of the wound wire that makes up the branch, sort of with the grain of the wire that's already there, so to speak. And now it's on pretty tight, and I can clip this long wire. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys.